coming up in Africa and stuff. And so I said, he wanted me to starve publicly with other people. And I said, I would starve publicly if I could dress as a hamburger. So I went up to Ken Kesey's and I got this big inner tube and we glued sponge all around it and chicken seed on the top like sesame seed and suspenders. And I could fall over backwards and boing, I'd bounce up again. So they took that and they took the picture and I saved it. So here I am in Chicago flashing the ID, the only ID I had, a picture of me dressed as a hamburger. And the Chicago police look at it and they crack up. And dust is coming off their face. They haven't done that in so long. And they wanted to take me downtown, not to arrest me, but to show me to the other police. And I talked them out of that, and they let me off at this practical joke store. And I went inside and I bought this 3-foot inflatable banana, and I blew up the banana, and I'm walking down the street, and here comes some more police. All right, what are you doing? I said, I'm walking my banana. And they said, oh, and they drove off. They don't want to mess it. Good advice. In Chicago, walk a banana. I'm going to get out of here. This is my little ektar. Ek in Hindu is one, tar is string. And this is my song. And wouldn't it be neat if the people that you meet had shoes upon their feet and something to eat? And wouldn't it be fine now if all humankind had shelter? Basic human needs, sing it if you know it. Basic human deeds, doing what comes naturally. Down in the garden where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden of your heart. That's the chorus. Sing along. Basic human needs. Basic human needs. Basic human deeds. Basic human deeds. Doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. Down in the garden. Down in the garden where no one is apart. Where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden. Deep down in the garden, garden of your heart, the garden of your heart. And wouldn't it be grand if we all lent a hand so each one could stand on a free piece of land? And wouldn't it be thrilling if folks stopped their killing and started tilling the land? I mean that, basic human needs. Basic human needs now. Basic human deeds. Doing what comes doing what comes naturally. Down in the garden. Down in the garden where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden. You know where? The garden of your heart. Here's a bridge. Not just churches, not just steeples. Give me peoples, helping peoples. Help yourself and work out till the stars begin to shout. Oh, thank God for something to do. Basic human needs. Basic human needs now. Basic human deeds. Doing what comes naturally. Down in the garden where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden of your heart. I wrote this verse for the Seva Foundation. We work on curable and preventable blindness in third world countries. And so far, we've enabled 2 million people to get their sight back and see. And we'll be doing a big show in the Bay Area at the Paramount Theater in Oakland, September 27th. Ask me about that. What a great day it would be if everyone could see, if no one was blind unnecessarily, 'cause it's hard, yes, it's hard to be blind and disabled. Basic human needs. Basic human needs. Basic human needs. Doing what comes naturally down in the garden when no one is apart. Deep down in the garden of your heart. And wouldn't it be fun if the shine down from the sun could power everyone and uranium slept forever in the ground? Basic human needs, yeah. Basic human needs. Doing what comes naturally down in the garden where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden of your heart. Last verse. And wouldn't it be daring if folks started sharing instead of comparing what each other was wearing? And wouldn't it be swell if people didn't sell their Mother Earth? Basic human needs. Last time with gusto. Basic human needs. Basic human needs. Doing what comes naturally down in the garden where no one is apart. Deep down in the garden of your heart. Oh, thank you.